Hello, soul family, and welcome to this reading. If you are drawn to my energy and you feel like hanging out with me, let's get a message, okay? So I'm taking my cards out here. Unicorns could be significant. Crystals, if you're into crystals. Specifically, I'm hearing black obsidian, like protection stone, or like tiger's eye. I'm also hearing, what is this? The high priestess on the bottom of the deck. So there's something about very like this, I feel that witchy energy again, right? I feel that energy of making, the word necromancy came into my mind. I'm seeing someone ask cards questions, so like similar to this, like doing their own card reading. Some of you guys might be readers yourselves. I also feel this energy of like gas, like it feels like gas in my throat and like in my like indigestion, almost kind of feeling indigestion or like gassiness in the tummy. Which means like I feel like energy is moving, like energy is moving. I'm also here like smelling gas, like not really, but like I smell gas, like, and I'm hearing the word ignite, like it's igniting something. So when I'm thinking of the solar plexus chakra and like the feeling of fire, like fire could be significant. And I'm hearing like your guides don't play about you. And so I feel like this is a message from a very special guide. You'll probably pick up on who it is for you as we kind of go along. But I feel like they're here to talk about like, yeah, I don't know, something important. So let's see what else. Yeah, a special guide is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing almost there. I'm almost there from the, wow, the Wheel of Fortune. Banging. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune. Strong card to start out with. Okay. Well, this guide, I feel like, you know, it might be a winged guide because like on here, there's so many winged beings on here. But it could be a winged guide. I'm also, the Sphinx came into my mind and then I saw here. So the Sphinx could be significant as well. Something in Egypt. Yeah, I'm hearing the Nile River. A winged guide is coming through here. It could be like, I keep getting messages from Isis, so that could be significant to you. It could be a unicorn guide or a Pegasus guide is what I'm hearing for some of you guys. Yeah, now I'm hearing Avalon, so that could be significant for some of you guys. Ancient cities. Okay, if fairies could be even significant for some of you, I'm going down the list. Sources showing me, it almost looks like a Christmas list of like all these like different types of guides on a scroll. So scrolls could be significant as well. Source, what is this guide trying to explain, or what are they trying to talk about here? I heard textbook information. So something about, it could be like some information, something that will be beneficial to you knowledge-wise is what I'm hearing. And we have the Knight of Swords. Okay. It's interesting because I'm kind of like going along with this message as we kind of discover it. Because I didn't get a message right off the bat. Like I just kind of came in and sources like sit down and was like, okay, there's a message to receive. I feel like they're saying that something is like, when I see the Knight of Swords, it feels like some sort of communication, a reach out. Like I'm hearing back and forth. So this could be phone calls is what I'm hearing. Someone talking on the phone, like a two-way. I'm even seeing someone like FaceTime into like a Zoom call. Yeah, a Zoom or a Google Meets or something like that. But there's some sort of information that's coming with that that's beneficial or that's helpful to you. And I'm hearing the song, dream on, dream on. Na, 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 na. Yeah, and then I'm hearing, welcome to the Hotel California. Is that Aerosmith? Yeah, it is. Singing could be significant for you guys. Using because you know Aerosmith is really well known for his mouth, like for his sound, for his voice. Yeah, and I'm seeing someone turn the volume up on something. Oh, but then I'm seeing a hand go and then turn the volume down. So I feel like maybe this is like this guide is bringing the message of it's time to turn the volume up. And like, I think if there was energies that try to turn your volume, yeah, I'm seeing someone to return it back up. Even like fighting over a volume knob could be significant for somebody. But I feel like there is that energy of literally finding your volume. Like Source says, turn it all the way up. I'm seeing like the number 10. Turn it up to 10 is what she's saying. So this guide is telling you, like, they're bringing some sort of communication to you that's going to turn your volume up to 10. And I'm hearing wow, two things at once. Clapping, and then I'm hearing applause, applause, applause. I live for the applause, live for the applause, live for the way that you hear and sing for me. The applause, applause. Sorry, I had to sing the whole thing. What else? I know you sang it with me. You were jamming too. Okay, the Page of Cups and the Devil card. Take them in reversals? No, she said no reversals. Okay. So we got the Page of Cups and Devil card together. This is interesting because to me, this Devil card is representing some sort of materialism. Okay. And this Page of Cups is talking about emotions. I feel like there is also some detachment for a lot of you guys around material things. Like you may be someone who maybe used to care a lot about material things and now it's not very important to you. Or it could be that when this message comes through, it has to do with something very material that's satisfying. Yeah, because I feel like if the Devil came out by itself, it would be something that is, overly materialistic, feeling a little bit like tacky, is the word that I want to say. But I feel like with this Page of Cups, it feels like it's something emotionally fulfilling. So something emotionally fulfilling material-wise is coming. And I'm only using my Crystal Unicorn Tarot, which is why I feel like Source is feeding me this energy like this, because I don't have any other cards with me. And I did that on purpose because she was like, you only need this one. So we're here with this, right? And I feel like the Page of Cups is literally, and I have messages from the universe, which we'll do at the end, but this is important. Also, streamline is what I heard, because me just bringing one deck, streamline, and this is an old deck. This is one of my favorites. It's so intuitive and so, I don't know, tied to me. Like it really feels like it speaks through me. So the messages are great always, but this is Page of Cups with this, and it's emotional. It's you feel full. It reminds me of, in religion where they talk about how Yeshua fed everyone with the fish and the wine and the bread, like with one of each. So it's like being fed and not needing more than not taking more than what you need, not needing more, really feeling okay with that. I think you're that kind of a person anyway, but I feel like you're going to hit some kind of overflow on top of this though, because that Devil card is really pushing materialism, pushing material things. And maybe you're someone who will have a lot of material things. You will have a lot of material things, a lot of them. And I think it's really important that you remain in a really humble space, because I just feel like it's going to be a lot. And Source is saying that this guide is going to come to help you maybe manage that. So maybe financially it's a lot of money, or just a lot of material, some sort of material wealth that you're coming into that feels very satisfying. Nine of Swords. Yeah, Source is saying it's putting an end to the Nine of Swords energy. Well, yeah, and it's so crazy because these cards are coming out. It's like these cards that aren't so poppy and happy and good with something that's fun and playful and exciting and full of love. So I feel like this is the energy, is like Source is like, the wheel of fortune is turning in your favor. You're coming, and I'm hearing that Devil card could have been something that controlled you for a long time. That energy of being trapped by something material. It could be money. It could be something monetary that like really had you weighed down. It could be a whole lot of debt. It could be, having to pay off something that takes a long time. Something very extensive is what I'm hearing. But I feel that these cards on top, these two cards, it's talking about fulfillment, play, sharing. It feels like, yeah, and maybe you'll be able to, I'm hearing take a load off. And I'm kind of, again, I'm doing this message kind of, Source is kind of giving it to me in pieces, which I feel like is how it's kind of coming for you as well, is you're getting things in little pieces, little signs, little synchronicities, little raindrops is what I'm hearing. Literally feels like, I hear rain. Like, and I'm hearing, tin roof, rusted. What is that song? Love Shack, baby, Love Shack. Yes, love that song. So yeah, that Two of Cups I think is very significant there when it comes to like a love, very loving connection to this guide, very loving connection to maybe someone specific coming through here. Um, yeah, I'm hearing heartfelt connection, someone you can share things with so that you're not alone is what I'm hearing. Because maybe there has been a lot of loneliness, a lot of singularity is what I'm hearing, having to do things on your own. Um, Especially if it came to like, you know, when you were fighting that lack of, you feeling that lack mentality, that lack of material, it was tough to handle that and be in that state of lack. It was really hard is what I'm hearing. So this is a feeling where you're getting the help and support that you need. You're not having to handle and carry this burden on your own. Source, can you tell me a little bit more about this person or this guide? I feel like they're here for that, but I also feel like they bring a physical person. Wow, the High Priestess came again. This is a guide. This is a very important guide to you guys. This is a guide. And I think they're coming, you know, they want to come forward. I feel like they've already been around you. They've already been working with you. How many years, Source? Many, she was saying many years. Many years. And I feel like this guide is so gentle with you. Like they may have a very fierce personality. Ooh, excuse me, confirmation burp. Ooh, they are fierce. Lots of energy, intensity. They have a lot of intensity, but I feel like they come to you very gently. They're very loving to you. It's almost motherly. So this could be a very feminine presenting guide as well, is what I'm hearing with that High Priestess there. But they're helping you to tap into a higher form of knowledge and getting you out of these, I'm hearing the word restrictions, like these restrictive places so that they don't hold, I'm hearing, can't hold us down. Nobody can hold us down. What is that from? Makes me that much wiser, makes me a little harder, makes me that much wiser. Thanks for making me a fighter. Oh, Source. Come on, Christina Aguilera. Ah, that's fun. Yeah, like fighter record, like you have been a fighter. You have been a fighter. Now I'm seeing like fighter jets, fighter pilots, like Star Wars almost is what I'm seeing. Like, pew, 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 pew. Like, you know, they're just going. Okay. The World card. Interesting. The World card. I'm hearing, you maybe, okay, there was some, okay, this is interesting. I'm hearing quality of life things. There are some things that you have decided are worth your quality of life. You're like, I need that. I need to have that. I need to experience that. And you're more concerned right now because of this guide's help that quality of life is important. They're teaching you that because maybe there were things that you were willing to give up or to relinquish because of, you know, whatever reasons, chains, things that were holding you back. And now you're like, no, my quality of life is important. I'm meant to experience more. I'm meant to experience the world. I'm meant to experience what it's like to have, to hold, to be, you know, to just be is what I'm hearing too. Yeah, hawks could be significant for some of you guys. It's been coming through a lot lately. That Isis energy, big. I feel like I'm hearing on the mean old line from The Wiz. And you know he was not mean at all. He was very cowardly, but he was so like flashy and like cool. Maybe there were like a lot of masks that you had to put up in order to, I'm hearing, fulfill a role. Maybe there was a role of, I'm hearing something with friendships, like something with friendships here specifically for some of you guys. You had, yeah, in front of friends or with friends, you had to be a certain way. Even like people just outside of your family is what I'm hearing for some of you guys. It could be family too, but I feel like it's mostly people outside, where you had to portray yourself a certain way in order to fulfill a certain role. Yeah, I'm hearing an actress. Like it felt like you had to put on, and it's not anything negative that you were trying to do here. You were just trying to survive is what I'm hearing. And you know, there could have been a time where you felt really comfortable with this mask. Like it felt like it was you. You felt like this is me. Like this is a part of who I am. I'm hearing this is me. But then you realize like as you work, maybe work through this guide, work with this guide, work with many different guides. Maybe you have a whole slew of them. I call mine my A team. But maybe your guides really help you to see that, the world is your oyster. The world is available to you. And you realize, like, I didn't fit into that world. That world that I was born into, or that I had to grow up in, or that I had to portray myself a certain way in order to be accepted. I don't have to be that anymore. Or it doesn't really fit me as well as I thought it did. Because maybe that's all you knew. So that's all you had, was to be that. Yeah, if you guys have stories to share, please, because we always, Soul Fam loves to hear from Soul Fam. If you feel up for it, share your story about that, because that's something that I think everyone has a moment of, or we all struggle with sometimes. So don't feel alone in that. But I do feel that this high priestess energy is coming through to clear that. I'm seeing Archangel Michael's sword. He is slicing through that stuff. He is like, nope, nope, nope. Old energy gone is what I'm hearing. Old energy gone, clear. The Wheel of Fortune, again, turning. I'm seeing gears start to turn. Like, yeah, a cog in a wheel. Yeah, I'm seeing something like one of those water wheels, like something was like stuck in it, and like it gets removed, and then the water starts to flow again. A water wheel. Somebody could have a water wheel in their town, or like drive past one. I'm also seeing water towers could be significant for some of you guys. Yeah, and I'm hearing clean water. I'm also seeing someone having something coming out of their sink, like something gunky, or cleaning out, unclogging a sink, or like some sort of, I heard septic tank or something like that. Yeah, and a physical unclogging. So this is interesting, because I'm also hearing that this guide shows you things in the physical as representation of how things are clearing in your insides, of how the energy around you is clearing. They show you things in the physical. So like how I said, that septic tank, like somebody's septic tank could have, like in their neighborhood or something, could have overflown. And maybe that's like representation. Sorry, my brain is like so many things happening. Maybe that's representation of how it, things are getting cleared out, or things had overflowed and gunked up, and then someone had to come in and like fix that thing. I'm also hearing, like, literally as I was trying to describe that to you, I was hearing this other thing. I saw a dog off a leash, and Source said there's two types of animals, There are the domesticated ones, and then there's the free roaming ones. And she's like, you have always been a free roaming one, and there's nothing wrong with either. But you've always been meant to be this free roaming individual. And you were tied to, like, I'm hearing some sorts of responsibilities, or what you thought were responsibilities, or, it's Sources even saying the word excuses. It's like these excuses was coming up that tied you to where you were. And this guide came through to show you that these excuses, or these things that you were tying yourself to, did not necessarily exist other than in your own mind. And they really help debunk a lot of the mysteries of your life. Like, they are showing you how to uncover the mysteries of your life. Like, how do I see past this? What is past this? How do I see more of this? Right? That's interesting. And it's so cool because Source is showing me, like, how like they show like Easter eggs in movies. Maybe you're a folklore or a lore kind of person, where you like look at the lore of a movie, or you're into like the story behind it, or maybe even like fan fiction, where you kind of discover beyond. Yeah, I'm hearing some of you guys might even write your own fan fiction, or have thought about it maybe as a young child. That's something I used to do. I had my favorite animes. And Source is showing me this website that I used to go to, where I would read fan fictions for Tenchi Muyo. I love Tenchi Muyo. If you know, you know. Toonami, Cartoon Network. Okay. But yeah, I used to love that show. So I feel like that fan fiction, or like writing a different story, is what I'm hearing. Like writing a different story than what people know. It's like there's a traditional story, and then there's one that you get to write. And I think you were playing by the rules and following a very traditional story, and this guide is helping you, and they're telling you, like, you are no longer writing that same story. You're writing your own version. It's your own vibe, your own thing. I'm also hearing Source saying that this guide is also helping you to see that there is another way to do something. Like, they're very clearly showing me that there are other ways. Like, you might have, okay, for instance, I'll use myself as an example. I used to be someone who went by the book in my career. Like, I knew to be an actress, I had to, or a model or anything, I had to go to LA or New York or something. And I had to go to college for it. And then I had to, like I did all the whole gambit, right? Went to LA, did the whole thing, was there. I lived there for a long time. And when I left very suddenly. It's almost like I got plucked out of there, like pulled out very suddenly. And I think it was for various reasons, but I thought that was the end. I was like, oh, it's over. Like, because I'm not there. I can't do it this way. I can't do it that way. Everybody says you have to do this. I have to do that. Right. So that was so far from the truth, because genuinely I have been able to do everything and more from right where I'm at in a very non-conventional way. I still get to follow my dreams. I still get to do what I love. It's just not the conventional route. It's not the route that everyone takes. And I think there's still more to discover for me. But I think there's the same story for you, is that there are some things that you have to discover this way, that you're not meant to lead this like by the book life. Again, you're that dog off the leash. And sources is a reason. It's because you have this like deep care for people. You're not going to harm anybody. And she knows that like your freedom is the most important thing to you, So that's why that world card is coming through there. I love this. This is really cool. Really cool, source. Yes. Okay. I heard, as soon as adventure awaits is what I heard. You might be hearing like, I'm hearing adventure music, like Indiana Jones. Like it's giving adventure. Excuse me, confirmation burp. I feel like that's, significant in general is, and I'm hearing from Anastasia, one step at a time, one hope then another, who knows where this road may go. That's what I'm hearing. And sorry, I'm trying to be quiet because I'm not at home. I'm not in my office. So I'm hanging out with family again for the holidays. But yeah, this Page of Wands energy. Oh my gosh. And then I'm hearing, oh, I love this song. I'm hearing the song, Where Are You Christmas? Why can't I find you? What is that from? The Grinch. The Grinch could be significant for you. Why did that come through for this? Oh, source saying just a sign in synchronicity. Okay, so that's just a sign for somebody, that song, or the Grinch. Page of Wands. This is the feeling of literally like looking to the sky is what I'm hearing, like finding your path, finding your way. It's almost like a North Star. It's like a compass is what I'm hearing. Like you are getting some sort of compass or directional thing coming through right here with this this guide as well. They're giving you some sort of compass or directional way to go. Like I almost feel like in the middle of this world card, I feel like there's a compass that has a due north point, right? It's like almost if I combine this Page of Wands and this, like as if this was the compass, it's pointing to due north, okay? When I do that, what's happening here? What am I pointing to? Let me just see. Because I'm like, I didn't think of that. Now I'm trying to figure it out. Because I did see that. Now it feels like it's like spinning. Navigator is what I'm hearing. Navigator. That could be someone's car. You could have a navigator, like a navigator. Or I'm hearing old station wagon. Could be significant for somebody. Yeah, road trip. Maybe there's a road trip or some sort of travel involved here. But I see that it's pointing to it's pointing up. 21. 11 are coming into mind. 22, 11. 22, 11. Those are numbers that are coming in my mind. We had 10 earlier. 22, 11, 10. Queen of Cups. Interesting. I'll show you the cards so you guys can see it too. Sorry, I haven't been showing you guys the cards. I'm just like I'm in the mode. I'm in the mode of So what I like to do when I'm doing readings like this is it's very decoding. Sometimes Source will give me messages and I have she knows I like puzzles. So I literally like decode as I go. And it's so fun. I love it. It's so fun. It's like uncovering some kind of like mystical element. That could be significant too. Night at the museum, puzzles, escape rooms could be significant for you guys. Like, yeah, I'm seeing someone like almost like put things together and like it's been okay. Thank you, sir. It's been frustrating before. Maybe this is something that's been very frustrating before. Maybe that's why that compass was like spinning out of control. And she's like, you have to put the right code in. You have to put the right code in. And I think this guide is coming to give you that code or to help you out. I'm hearing golden chalice. I'm seeing the snitch from Harry Potter, the golden snitch. There's this energy of, it's like a very rare connection or a rare answer or a rare something. Yeah, I'm seeing someone open a big grimoire, like a big book. Big book. Encyclopedia. It looks like a dictionary, like one of those thick books. Yeah, and I'm seeing them like search for something. I feel like it seems like you've been looking through this book for such a long time for these answers as to what you should do next or where you go next. What's next? And I think that this guide is here to show you like what's next. Like they have this Queen of Cups here coming through. And I think they're like, I'm hearing take to the ocean, take to the sea is what I'm hearing. Take to the ocean. Something about the ocean for you guys is significant. And maybe that's in the next steps. Something about the ocean. Yeah, and I'm hearing, it calls me. Oh. Okay, Moana. My stomach is growling also. That solar plexus activation is coming back. Five of Pentacles. And she said, keep that one in reverse. Okay, I will. Gladly. But you know, sometimes the Five of Pentacles is like very interesting because, it can mean that there's a, like, you know, it's, you're not doing something alone to me. Like you're not experiencing something alone. But I feel like for this one, it's definitely talking about like material wealth, lack. Maybe it's how to get out of this lack. Maybe you've been asking like, how do I get out of this? How do I move past this? Sort of saying that's not all. What else? Delivery truck, FedEx just went by. Four of Cups. Yeah, it's something you're it's so interesting because it's something that we're missing with this Five of Cups. Something that we're missing. Source, what is the missing link here? What are they trying to show us with this Five of Cups here in reverse? And if you guys have something hitting you, type it in the comments. Tell us what you got too, because that's always helpful. Like maybe it'll resonate with someone else because this is a collective reading, so we're just getting things bit by bit. But I feel like this Four of Cups is like we're missing something. You're missing something. You're not seeing the full picture because it's, you see these three at the bottom. There is this energy of looking past, like looking only at what's in front of you. Like this is only what's in front of you and something being handed to you off to the side, but your focus is here. The focus is too on the material maybe as of right now as well. Source is saying in some ways, and it needs to be on the metaphysical. Maybe you've been kind of material focused lately. Queen of Pentacles. Knocking it down, knocking it down, knocking it down. Source is like, hello, there we go. Queen of Pentacles. I love that she's revealing things to me like this. She's not just giving me the answer. And I think that's part of the whole thing is Source is like, if I just gave you the answer, it wouldn't be as fun. Well, the reading would have been over like 5 seconds ago. Or, I mean, minutes, long time ago, not 5 seconds. 5 seconds could be significant. I mean, 5-second rule. Little kids like picking up food and putting it in their mouths. And like something they shouldn't be. Queen of Pentacles. Like it would be so boring. This reading would have been so boring. We wouldn't have discovered all these things along the way. We wouldn't have had all this information. We wouldn't have known. We would just said, okay, guide is talking to you about A, B, C, and D. And maybe some people want that. And I feel like you guys are the type that don't. I feel like you're the type that likes the adventure. You like the discovery. And that's why it has to be fed to you this way or given to you this way, because it just wouldn't be as fun. But I think there's more. Source, is there more? Yes, there's more to it than just being fun. And maybe it's discovering how fun it can get too. So you're saying like, not just about it being fun, but like how fun it can be to be in this discovery space, right? To be in this like revealing like over time. She's like, that's the kind of joy that I want you to have over your life, that it can get that fun. And that's maybe been a challenge with all of this that's been going on beforehand, you know, these challenges and obstacles. But I feel like if you start seeing it like, and she's showing me Ready Player One, you have to start seeing your life almost, this is, you know how they say life is a video game. She's like, you have to kind of play it that way. She's like, you got to play it like that. This guide is coming through to explain that to you or teach you how to do that. And it's almost like I'm seeing, you know, like when you hit like the Mario blocks, the gold ones, and it's like ding, and you realize, oh wait, there's more in there. And it's like ding, 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 you know, and it just keeps, the coins just keep on coming. That's the feeling this Queen of Pentacles energy is. Source is saying it's unlimited. And she's saying you have to realize that though. You had to hit the block, you had to play the game to hit the block to realize that it's unlimited, because maybe all these things are in the way and blocking you from even realizing that in the first place. From realizing that you had the capability to even hit the block, to even play the game, to even be a player, Like you weren't even allowing yourself to be a player, right? You were just going with, that's why I said you were going with the flow. You were the normies. You were just an NPC, okay? But you decided, you're like, that's not my vibe. That's not for me. So you had to experience this kind of adventure. You had to go through this kind of adventure, kind of energy, and you will continue to adventure, but you will see it in a different light. This guide is helping you to see that too. They're helping you to, their source is saying one more thing. That's how she tells me. It's from, well, if you know it, you know it, but it's Jackie Chan Adventures. The Chariot. Yes, come on, source. I think this guide is also fast tracking you. At 3, it could be significant. The number 3, coming in threes, things in threes, fast tracking you. There's even 3 beings on this. And this, you see the Sphinx down there? Or whatever that is. Something Egyptian. Confirmation. Things coming in threes. Okay? Coming in threes. I'm also hearing, this is so interesting. I'm hearing Liger, Napoleon Dynamite. Yeah, mystical animals could be significant. I feel like I need to take a sip of water. Source is saying, I heard if you've been doing some mysticism, like maybe you've been doing some sort of downloads, rituals. I'm hearing somebody doing a chant, something like a prayer, like maybe there's a consistent prayer that you've been doing or something that you've been doing. She's saying hydrate. You have to rehydrate yourself after that. Like you need to be a little more diligent about taking care of yourself because it is big. The downloads that you're receiving or that practice that you're doing is energetically a little bit taxing and draining. So you need to really take care of yourself and hydrate. Maybe you're feeling a bit more hungry than usual or thirsty. Excuse me, confirmation verb. Your body is responding. But yeah, I think this guide is really helping you. They're fast tracking. I heard fast track, which is why, again, this adventure seems like I'm hearing it feels like the adventure, like maybe the days are just passing and you're like, oh my God, it's Friday already, or oh my God, it's Monday again. You know, it's that feeling of like, whoa, we're back here, you know, and not realizing, even forgetting the dates, forgetting what day it is. 6 of Cups. So they're fast tracking them into what, source, with the 6 of Cups? I mean, I love the 6 of Cups. It's a great card, but I'm wondering, she's saying bottom of the deck, the Judgment card. Interesting. Put this out? No, she's gonna keep it in. Okay. This is just to help fortify that. I feel like that 6 of Cups, and it's interesting because I'm hearing you guys are getting hits like immediately. Like you're getting hits. I'm doing the overview, but you're getting immediate hits for yourself. So I'm just saying follow through with that. I feel like she's coming back to the offer. Something generous. Someone's offering you something very generous. Very generous. It feels very Pentacles like. It feels very material. Not gonna lie. But I feel like that Pentacles energy is something like, because we ended on the Queen of Pentacles here. Because I feel like it's only coming because you saw this unlimited. Like you saw the door fly open. You realized you had space to fly. You realized you were the magic. How Elphaba literally is like, I'm the magic. I don't need any of you. I am the magic. And then she takes off and flies because she's like, I can fly now. Okay? I just got chills all over my body. 6 of Cups. That's the energy. 6 of Cups. Someone's offering you something generous. I told you it was Pentacles energy. And the 6 of Pentacles. I told you it was Pentacles energy. I told you. Generosity. Source is saying you don't need to get too curious about this because it's going to be very literal. Like there's nothing, like if you get off of here and you're like searching, like don't do that. It's literally going to make you feel sick. It's not going to make you feel good. You're not going to feel good about that. She's like, just remember how you came in. Like we are giving clues here because she's like, you're ready. You're ready to receive this information. But like she's saying, don't get obsessive after this. Don't be searching for it. Don't be looking. Like that is completely the antithesis of the game itself. You've played the game. You've played. So obviously a reward is going to come. Right? You're going to be rewarded for playing. I told you. Coin block. Okay? 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like some sort of like generosity is being, someone is giving you something and it feels like Pentacles. It feels very Pentacle worthy. So we just have to see. And I'm hearing that song, Hold On for One More Day. Do you know? Things will go your way if you hold on for one more day. Hold on. I got that in another message too. 8 of Wands. I told you, fast. Like this is so quick. So it's just like, hold on. Hold on. 8 of Wands. I know a lot of you guys are like, I'm tired of holding on. But I think at the same time, you're like, I'm willing. I've been held on this long. Like seriously, genuinely, you've held on this long. So what the heck is one more day? Is what Source is saying. But it's not even about the one more day. I don't even think it's going to even be, for some of you guys, it might not even be one more day. It might be 2 days. It might be 2 days. Confirmation from the Sirens. Ace of Swords even. Wow. Confirmation on confirmation, Source. 10 of Swords. Yes. Okay, so she's saying draw one more card. Okay. 10 of Swords is an ending for me. 10 of Swords is like, this is wrapped up. No more. The Empress. Yes. 10 of Swords is wrap it up. It's done. The ending. An ending is coming. Some sort of ending that leads you to this Empress energy. Communication with this Ace of Swords, but it's direct. It's direct. It's not nothing to be, it's literally straight to the point. Source is like, I'm going straight to the point. I'm putting an end to this. I'm putting an end to this mess of this, like, because again, this is something that you asked for. The 3 of Cups and the Moon. Okay. Maybe, again, I feel like some of you guys were dealing with that issue of having to hide yourself or having to pretend to be something. I feel like something with your mindset too around the relationship has also changed, or something around just your view of people in general. Like it was like the last little prick, the last little thorn in the side that had to be removed, right? So that you can really be in this Empress energy. Wheat could be significant. Wheat. The physical self, the wheat self. Yeah, I'm seeing like lots of golden wheat. Even like wheat checks or wheat, frosted mini wheats. I feel like you're going to change somebody's life with this. It could be an inheritance for some of you guys. But I just feel like it's literally being handed to you. Like you don't have to go searching for it. Like it's literally being handed to you. I'm hearing FU money. Ooh, wow. Okay. Source, is there any more cards? She's saying 2 more cards. And then from there, right now? Yes. Okay, sorry. This is the last bit. No more tarot? No more tarot. Okay. So these are our final messages, guys. I hope that this reading made to whoever it was meant to. If you'd like to book a personal with me, you know where to find me. The link is in my description box. But let's see what this last bit is here. Opportunities will soon... For real? Wow. Opportunities will soon knock at your door. Debt will be wiped clean and your bills will be paid in full. Your finances are about to change. What have I been saying this whole freaking time? That is wild energy. Source is not... I told you, this guide is not playing with you. What's our other message? We have one more. You can't do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. Change comes from thinking thoughts you've never thought before and showing up to meet them down streets you've never walked before. Did we not talk about doing things a little different? The mask had to come off. You are the dog off the leash. You are roaming. It's different than... This is a whole different ball game than you've ever been in before. She's saying bottom of the deck. I know that you have been questioning yourself lately and wondering if you're good enough or strong enough to do that which your heart desires to do. This message is here to remind you that you really are more than capable of doing it. Rise up and take the leap of faith. Period. All right, soul fam. That's the reading. That was awesome. That was fun. I feel like it was in National Treasure or whatever that movie is. Night at the Museum. I don't know. It was giving that. What is that? Da Vinci Code. Oh, I love that book. Yeah. Puzzles. So fun. Decoding. I'm seeing even the decoder pen, Ralphie from Christmas Story. Little Orphan Annie. Is that it, Source? Yeah, that's it, soul family. Okay, I'm done. I love you guys so much. I'm seeing someone liking... She just threw this at me. A significant synchronicity for somebody is like something out of a cereal box or a toy, like in a McDonald's Happy Meal toys could be significant for you. Collecting them, I don't know, like action figures or toys or something like that, little toys. Okay, yeah, she's showing me in like a room. Nostalgic toys could be significant. Is that all? Yeah, okay. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your day. I hope this message reached you. If you love this kind of stuff and you want to do more, please like, subscribe, share with somebody who you think might enjoy it. Let's do all the things. I mean, this is a financial message. This is a gain message. So the more we share, the more we get, right? Yeah, turn on notifications. Thank you guys so much for doing that. I love you, soul family. It really does mean the world to me when you guys are supportive and just being here, you know, like just being in this whole fam is just like... You already know. You already know I love you, big, big. You know I love you, big, big. What else? Don't get scammed, please. I will never reach out to you. You know it. And again, if you want to do a personal with me, you know where to find me. The link is in my description box. I'll see y'all there. I love you.